Litheo Terrorlation 23 here, backing in to give you another episode of our Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke Challenge. Now, on this episode, we have another special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Joey. I also go by Cubone.
Yes, and he was... Sorry.
You go.
I was just going to say, he was gym leader in 2 previous seasons. He's been really active ever since he joined up with us. So I really do appreciate having him on with us. And hopefully in future seasons he'll continue being with us. He's also fun to have in the group chats. Really ignites some people. Now, in last episode, we finished our... What is that? Oh, Pick Nectar. Interesting. Anyway, last episode... Actually, am I healed? Yes, I am. Last episode, we finished our fire trial. We got 2 new members, Wimpod and Salandit. And I spent a little bit between the last 2 episodes to train up a little bit. So let me actually show you where everyone is at the moment. So Esquila, Peik, Wimpod, JJ Her, Daiquiri, and Terra, all between 23 and 27. So I think we're doing pretty good. So now, because of this, we opened up Route 8, and we're going to go explore that now. In the meantime, oh, actually, is there something down here? How the heck do you get down there? I see people. Okay, that's probably going to be for later. So, Pokemon Sun and Moon, what do you think?
Oh, it's been amazing so far. I haven't played too much, only an hour into the game, but everything that I've seen's been pretty good.
Nice, nice. Being an hour into the game, it means, what, you're only at the trainer school?
Yep.
So you're really not, that far, huh?
Not at all. Been busy with exams and stuff.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that. Sucks that Sun and Moon came, at that time where I'm sure that would be a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wait, what did this girl just say? Do you Pokemon Refresh or Pokemon Beans? Poképelago. Oh, wait, have I been giving Poképelago yet? Do you know about Poképelago?
I've got no clue what that is.
Oh. Oh! I got Poképelago. I'll look into that later. I don't know, actually. Should I look into that now? I'm gonna quickly look into this. Oh, and the Charizard animation. That's sick. I still can't get over how cool that is. Oh, so I kind of read it and already know what this means, so I'm gonna let the text go by while I talk a bit more with Joey here. So, if you guys are interested, go ahead and read. So, I know you said you've been not into, you haven't really gone too far into the game, but I heard that you are playing a lot on Showdown, right?
Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit. Did a bit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Was experimenting with the VGC. Built a couple of teams. Played a couple of matches.
Who have you used?
Sorry,
who have you used?
So the team that I was using yesterday had Celesteela, which is the Ultra Beast, the Flying Steel one. Sazazzle.
Oh, so is that the? I'm sorry, I don't really know the names too well. Is that the one that the one with that looks like origami, or is that the one that looks like 2 steel beams for hands?
Yeah, it's the one with the steel beams.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so then Sazazzle, Flygon, Tapu Koko, Alolan Raichu, and Milotic.
Really, Milotic? Why Milotic?
It's kind of more of... I wanted to use a bulky water because they've always been good in VGC.
Mm-hmm.
But I've normally stuck to Road and Wash, but I don't think that's available this gen. So I just went with Milotic instead.
Which is interesting.
Intimidate with competitive.
Oh, true. It's interesting, though, how Rotom isn't available in the Alolan Dex, but you have a Rotom in your Pokédex.
Yeah.
I actually didn't make that connection until, just now. Interesting. All right. Well, so what have you seen? What have you been experiencing? So Salazzle, how do you like Salazzle?
Salazzle's is amazing. No one else seems to be using it, but from what I've seen, it's been really good. So it has fake out pressure, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is going to be amazing. It seemed to end up determining the meta for this year. I reckon it'll be amazing next year. And it also
Really?
has, it also is fast, decent special attack,
Mm-hmm.
and has stab poison, which is good against all the tapus that seem to be around.
True. Now the Tapus, huh? Um, I think there's other. I think we've also seen there's a lot of. I've noticed a lot of bug types as well.
Yeah, there is a lot more bug types than there has been before with some of the Ultra Beasts and also Vicavolt, Vicavolt, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, I
A
say
couple of people
Vicol.
have
I
been
don't
using
know.
that. Mm. It's
Vicol's
good.
kind
It's
of
an
slow
insane
though.
special attack. It is. So I kind of thought that since most things this gen are kind of slow, that Trick Room wouldn't be too good. And I think
Mm,
a lot of people that I played against seem to think the same thing. Even though they were using slow Pokemon, they didn't seem to be running Trick Room. There was one team though, which I faced in the finals of a tournament, which did use Trick Room and it used it really well, and it just swept the floor. So
wow.
I can see it working, but I don't think it will set the meta at all.
Huh. I mean, if everything's slow, what's the point of using Trick Room? You know, at least in the previous
Yeah,
meta. Oh, interesting.
yeah.
No.
The PKM.
I'm sorry. You wouldn't get what just happened. Um, I'm in Pokepelago, and you can have your own Pokemon like in that's in your PC in the island to do random stuff. You'll figure that out along the way when you play it. But I just saw an Eevee, and me being the Eevee fanatic that I am, I just clicked on it, and I just realized that my dead Eevee is in Pokemon Pelago. My Eevee died. Oh, poor thing. Sorry, I'm gonna get out before I start becoming emotional. Yes, I want to leave. I want to leave this torture site. Oh God. Okay, sorry. Moving along. Moving along. You're saying? What else?
What was I talking about? All right, Trick Room. So Trick Room's kind of interesting because it'll end up getting to a balance where, so at the start, everyone knows that everything's slow, so most people aren't going to bother with it.
Mm-hmm.
But then with everything slow, people start to speed creep, use faster Pokemon to get the edge, and then that will encourage more Trick Room, and then it'll just go on a cycle. But it will
Right.
eventually reach a point where I think there will be Trick Room teams, but they won't be very common.
I mean, I'm perfectly okay with that because I'm a Trick Room user, and I want to make sure that I keep with my own style. So I'm gonna keep using Trick Room. So I probably am the one who needs to adjust because I'm so used to a lot of the generations being quick. Only being a
Hmm.
selected few, Pokemon being the ones who slow. With this gen being so slow and being that VGC is Olympics only, um, I am probably going to have to deal with I'm going to have to master the speed tiers even more than I did before.
Yeah,
It's going to be
yeah.
interesting,
So,
that's for sure. It's going to be difficult.
hmm.
But one of the combinations that I really want to try out eventually when I go back to VGC is, what was it? Obama Indobominal crap. All right, Brawler's Evolution,
Oh, yep, yep.
the ice fighting one. Now the typing is horrible. I was looking at it. I think it had like 7 weaknesses and only like 3 resistances, but it gets a ice version of Hammer Arm, which will keep it being. Who's there? It'll keep it being like the slowest thing. No way.
Oh, it's Chorus.
That's so cool. I saw online that with the was it Cora leaks that we were gonna meet Chorus, but I didn't know it was gonna be this early. Oh, I mean it
I
makes
really like
sense.
the I really like the story of Black and White. They're probably my favorite games story wise. So
Actually, for
it's
me
pretty cool.
too, Black 2, White 2 was by far, I think, my favorite games like of Pokemon. Although actually, Sun and Moon is like passing it at the moment, but Black 2 White 2 was best story, had amazing graphics for the time, and I love the what do you call it? The well, Chorus was in Black 2 White 2, and more predominantly in Black and White. And what was the thing that you had to deal with? Oh, the World Tournament, Pokemon World Tournament.
Oh
That
yeah,
was amazing.
that was. Yeah, I was surprised that not many people liked them at all because I thought they were really good.
I know, like Bertolet. Yeah, I know you're watching this, Bertolet. He didn't like it at all. He didn't like Gen 5. He thought it was a waste of time. Ooh, I got Flame Charge. Now I know Chorus is all about you like bringing out the inner power of Pokemon, so that's probably why he's in Alola, you know, with the whole Z power thing. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about the okay Z power. Oh, and he talked about Mega Rings. Right? Didn't he show up in X and Y once,
He could have, I don't remember.
or was it? Shoot, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was X, Y, or if it was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But he did show up in one of the following games once, like for a short event thing. And he is still typing on his arm. Are you serious, dude? That's rude. Yes, go away. Oh my gosh. Now, I guess to explain a little bit more about my Nuzlocke rules, for me, it's not the first Pokemon I see, but I'm allowed to catch one Pokemon from each of my area, from each area, but once I see the specific Pokemon I want, I have to catch that first one. So, for example, in this route, I know two Pokemons that I really wanted. One of them was actually this one that just showed up, Trumpbeak, and the other one was Stuffles. But Stuffles only has a 5% encounter rate, so I'm gonna go after Trumpbeak for this one. So I also don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something else that's also drawn me about uh, these Pokemon games is just Echo Voice. Interesting. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Is the animations like we just saw? You know, that was Ember. Like we just saw Echo Voice. Like the quality of these games are amazing, and this whole like call for help thing that they're doing now, where it's kind of like what do you call them? Horde battles. Oh, please don't type. Don't poison. Don't poison. Oh my gosh. Small ground into a critical hit. Don't call for help. Don't call for help. Not right now. God darn it. Ah. Now, I don't think I can just throw a Pokeball, right?
No, you wouldn't be able to, I don't
Because
think.
it's like you can't aim. Yeah, it's impossible to aim. I'll show you guys what it says. See if I say use. It says, it's no good. It's impossible to aim when there's more than one Pokemon. Man. Okay, so I need to go knock out the other one. So I'm going to use my tank to do that.
I can see these call for help things being really useful, but also really frustrating at the same time.
Yeah, like for right now, like I went to catch Oricorio twice, and I kept trying to use. I kept like having to use the call help thing. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. To just get new ones because I would accidentally be killing like one or whatever. But those battles to get those specific mons took forever, forever. And with Echo Voice, if they both start Echo Voicing, that's gonna be a problem. You know it's Roost? Oh jeez. Okay. That happened. When Pug you're 12 25. Woo! Okay, now that I've got this guy by himself again, let me throw a Great Ball at it. I really like its evolution, but it's a little slow for a bird, a starter bird Pokemon. Like, again, going back to this whole generation being slow, I think this thing's speed is like 60. That's really slow for a starter
I
bird
wonder,
Pokemon. I'm sorry.
yeah, I wonder if there's a reason that Game Freak made everything so slow, if they're trying to
Ooh.
push a certain meta or something.
I don't think I've ever seen them like push a meta before though.
Hmm, it's
Right?
kind of interesting.
I mean, if they're more than welcome to do whatever they want. But it's just interesting that they're doing it by making all Pokemon, almost all Pokemon in a certain generation, a certain way, you know?
Hmm.
And you definitely got some clear differences in, like, some of the Ultra Beasts, like UBO2 Beauty. It's ridiculously fast, like, what, 140 or something like that?
Yeah,
See what it says. And even, like, Rabombi, Cutie Fly's Evolution, 124. 124 speed. Random Bug Fairy, 124 speed.
faster than Greninja.
Faster than Greninja and 1 point under Weavile. Yes.
I was talking about Weavile. I really wanted to use it in VGC 17 because it is part of the Dex, but
It
it
is.
doesn't. There's no move tutors, so it doesn't have knockoff this gen,
Oh no!
which makes it so much worse.
Oh, oops. I didn't want to add it to party. So, this is the options. Oh, this is also something else that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, when you catch a Pokemon and you're at full 6, you can choose whether to add it to your party or just send it straight to the Dex. Now, I wonder what kind of nature it got. Oh, neutral nature? Serious? Likes to run, so it's pretty quick. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, but it has Keen Eye. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, well, I got the Pokemon I wanted for the area, so I'm good. I'm just gonna go around battling. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, just things being slow.
Mm.
So, what else have you been using? I think you mentioned your team, but have you seen anything else that was interesting? Because, I'm sorry, what's interesting with talking to you is that, you haven't really played the game, but you've seen the competitive scene. Now, and a lot of the people who've already talked to so far was vice versa. Like, they haven't seen much with the competitive scene, but have already gotten pretty far in the game.
It makes it a bit different. I guess most things. Well, it's still early stages, so everyone's mostly
Mm-hmm.
experimenting with the Alolan Pokemon rather than the ones from previous gens. So most things are quite slow right now, but without the Trick Room, it's really interesting to see because there are teams that just run the faster Pokemon and they just outclass everyone else who's experimenting with the Alolan ones.
Mm-hmm. Now, talking about Alolans, like, have you seen any Alolan forms being used a lot?
Um,
'Cause none of
there
them are
was
exactly, like,
I've
stick
been
out.
using Alolan Raichu, but I haven't seen anyone else using it.
Uh-huh.
There's someone else using Marowak in the Trick Room team, but
Interesting.
that's all I've seen so far.
Now, here's something interesting about Marowak. Um, Actually, about almost all the Alolan forms. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure someone's going to do it in the comment section. Um, Almost all Alolan forms have the same stat distributions as their normal forms. The only differences are typings and abilities for most of them.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And I guess movesets too. Because I was looking at Grimer, because, you know, I'm a poison type gym leader as well. So I was looking at what Alolan Grimer could add, because, you know, poison type being weak to psychic, having a dark type in there totally helps.
Mm.
And I was looking at it, and it has the exact same stat distribution. Like, oh, that scared me. I thought it was play rough instead of play nice, and I was about to freak out. Because Crab Brawler is a fighting type.
Flame type, yeah.
Sorry, that scared me. What was I talking about?
Alolan forms,
Alolan forms, right.
stats. Yeah.
So I was looking into Alolan Grimer, and, this trainer just does not want to give me a good time right now. And, yeah, same stat distributions.
I don't see any of them really being used.
So a lot of just the new pokes.
Yeah. I reckon the main reason they're not being used is they aren't really that good.
Not
Like,
amazing, no.
especially when I was really excited when they revealed Alolan Marowak.
Uh-huh.
But then I looked into it a bit, and Fire Ground isn't really that good coverage.
Not
It doesn't
really.
really cover that much.
No. Um,
So it's,
I was actually planning on getting a Alolan Marowak, but like I already was gonna get Salandit as a fire type, and I already have Decidueye as a ghost type, so it really didn't really do much either for me.
yeah, I don't think it would be too good. It's
No, and like I'm already having like two ridiculously bulky but slow Pokemon in Wishy-Washy and what's going to be um Golsolopod, the evolved form of Wimpod.
Mhm.
I don't need another slow person, especially because you can't really run Trick Room, in a Nuzlocke or in a playthrough kind of thing. It doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would. How they have the terrain extending item, I was kind of hoping they'd have a Trick Room extending item this gen as well, but
I think
nothing
there'd
like
be
that.
too much complaint from people by me abusing that all the time. Because I will totally use that. Because I already have a team planned for VGC, and as soon as like I finish Nuzlocking, I'm gonna be a bit more looking towards doing the competitive scene again. Like last 2016, I absolutely loathed the meta because you know how I feel about legends, and there were just legends everywhere,
Yeah,
and all teams were just looking exactly the same, and I just lost all desire whatsoever for VGC. It was just I was done. I don't want
I
anything to do
still
with it.
yeah I still played it, but I didn't put much effort into it compared to other years because the meta was
No,
just stale.
it was stale. That's exactly what it was. Almost every single team had a what was the famous type combination? Uh,
Xerneas Groudon,
Xerneas Groudon or Kyogre and
Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah. So
ridiculous.
it's kind of just three archetypes, and all teams fill in those archetypes, and then the matches are pretty much just decided by the matchups, depending on if your archetype was better than theirs. That's just how it went. There wasn't too much actual skill that went into the battling. It was just your team matchup.
Um, so I just thought of something. I'm in a very bad situation.
Why's that?
Um, Young Goose, Stakeout, and Pursuit.
Oh, oh.
And I'm pretty sure I'm quick enough where I can just run away. Please, please, please. Oh! I was about to switch out, but then I thought, oh my god, he has Pursuit. What do I do? Oh my god, what do I do? Oh god,
That could have been bad.
that could have I could have lost the Landit. Now I'm about to face a Crab Brawler, but I know for a fact he only has because I have a Crab Brawler. He only has Bubble, which is the only thing super effective against me. But he also only has Fighting moves and Dark moves, and him being a um a fighting type, he doesn't resist my Inferno Overdrive. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna one shot him. Although I'm playing with fire right now. I'm totally playing with fire right now. Inferno
I was talking
Overdrive.
about Z moves.
Mm-hmm.
When I was using Alolan Raichu yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
its Z move is insane.
How does Z
It's
moves look like in Showdown? Good.
I don't think
Easily.
there's any animation for them.
Well, so
No.
how is it? Oh, just because of base damage?
Oh, so no, it's 170 base power special attack.
Mm-hmm.
But it always paralyzes.
What?
Yeah, so it's like an
Always?
upgraded double.
100%?
Always.
Wait, how is it? Wait, I'm confused. Is it because the base move is Nuzzle,
No, the
or
base move's Thunderbolt.
that is disgusting? Now, are you using the Pikachu specific one, or are you using Surge Surfer, right?
Yeah, yeah. Rolling Raichu, yep.
It's Surge Surfer, and that always paralyzes. That's insane, dude. Oh, let me pause real quick because I want to go heal, but I don't want to waste time. Okay, and we're back. I just wanted to heal up real quick. So what was I gonna ask? I was going to ask what else did you see? So what were you kind of going for with your team? You were just going for basic coverage and whatnot for your VGC
So
team?
before going into it, I kind of had an idea of what the meta would end up being, and I tried to build a team around that. So I kind of
Okay.
thought what would be really good is Volt Turn pressure along with Fake Out. I thought setting up in combination with Fake Out would be really good as well. So I had 2 Fake Out users in Salazzle and Raichu, and I brought Flygon as well to set up a Dragon Dance because I was really excited about it getting that
Oh
this gen.
yeah, it gets Dragon Dance. Oh, that's
Yeah.
something interesting that we can probably talk about. What? Oh, interesting. It used bind. Um, I don't know what to do. Ah, okay. Shoot, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. New Pokemon and new abilities. Have you read like what all the old Pokemon are getting for new abilities and new moves?
Yeah,
Like,
I think I've read all of it, yeah.
so what are your thoughts on that?
Um, some of them I don't think are going to matter too much,
Mm.
but I reckon Pelipper's going to be so much better with
Yes,
what's it called? Drizzle.
Drizzle and Hurricane.
Mm. So yeah, Hurricane to be 100% in the rain, 100% accuracy.
Mm. But so will Thunder. So as long as if you have a Lightning Rod Pokemon, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, what
Nice.
else was there? Oh, Gengar getting Curse Body, losing
Instead of
Levitate.
Levitate, that's a nerf. If I ever saw
That's
one.
gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt it so much.
Oh my god, yes. I feel so bad for anyone who like loved Gengar, like Rune Master. He was so like crying for that. He's totally mourning for you.
I'm not sure if it'll drop down in usage too much though, because it's still a very good Pokemon.
I mean, no one really used it for its levitate ability. It was just nice to have a ground immunity.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. Oh gosh, I just creeped up right on this dude. No, something else, something that someone else brought up. Whenever you like battle with someone, they always have like that hunch down like position, like you just like scared them. It's pretty
Some of the
interesting.
some of the animations are a bit funky this gen.
Really, like what?
Or just like yeah, like you said there, the when you go into a battle and you talk to them
Mm-hmm.
and they hunch over like that, and I can't get over the walking animation
For who?
for the character for whoever you
Oh,
play as. Just
really?
the arms don't bend. I just find that hilarious.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Huh. Scary face, really. Something else that I noticed that was pretty interesting. Again, it's part of those like little nuances that just make everything so much better. They're a type of trainer called what are they called again? They're called sightseers. So trainer, sightseer, blah blah blah, go into battle, right?
Hmm.
Because they're sightseers, they have Pokemon from other regions. So it was a normal Rattata, a normal Meowth. Like they weren't Alolan forms, and I thought like those little types of details are awesome.
That's cool.
Hey, is Sheldon Steel Rock? I don't remember. I think
Um,
Steel Rock.
oh, I don't even know.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I was just about to just Inferno Overdrive, but I'll just think charge. I don't think it would have OHKO'd it, so I didn't want to waste time on that one.
Mm.
What else I was gonna ask? Uh, so I asked you about like what do you think about the new Fling Dart? No, I don't want to use Fling. Keep old moves. And not Flame Flame. Okay. Shoot, I had something. What was it? It had to do. It came to my mind when I was talking about old Pokemon, new moves. Shoot, I'm gonna have to like remember it when I come back later. But it was such a like a hot discussion topic too. What other Pokemon have you seen that to get new moves that's gonna be really awesome? Oh, Turkle now has Drought.
Mm.
Oh, and the nerf to Gale Wings.
Yeah, that's big. That's huge.
That's huge. Now that I saw Fletchinder, it reminded me of it.
Yeah, Talonflame's probably gonna drop down to UU.
I was thinking the same thing. UU or Art. No, I think probably UU. Because one second. Back. Probably UU because I mean it still has pretty good stats, and it's not like it can't use Gale Wings anymore. It just has to be at full health.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting though, looking at Talonflame, how it was such an amazing Pokemon this last gen.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at its attack stat, it's nothing really. It's got
Wasn't it like
really
80?
low attack. Yeah.
Something like
Mega Gardevoir has a higher attack than Talonflame. I remember that and being amazed.
wait, really?
Yeah.
I never noticed that. It's like I never used Talonflame. I never knew what its base stats were.
But it just has two 120 base power moves, which are just spams, which makes it so much stronger.
Yeah, like with kind of priority. I mean, its speed is still outsped a lot of things.
Yeah, it's still really fast.
Ooh. Oh, actually, you know something? 140. So I had Ember, which had 40 base attack power. And the move ended up, the Infernal Overdrive was 100 base power. Oh, that's the question I wanted to ask. And it had to do with how you think the base power damage calculation for Z moves are done. Because is it that there's still stab, or is it just flat damage?
It should be stab, shouldn't it? As far as
I don't know. Is it stab? No one's really confirmed that, because like if it was stab, why would you have anything other than that types learn those Z moves, you know? Except for, coverage or whatever. But I've heard, actually, because it's never been confirmed, so people are theorizing that it's actually because it's so, overpowered, there isn't really a stab. Because you imagine, because no matter who's using Thunderbolt, when you use Gigavolt Havoc, the base damage it tells you is the same. Now, whether the actual damage that Gigavolt Havoc is done with a normal type Pokemon using it, or a electric type Pokemon using it, is it different? Who knows? Because I actually think it should be where it's just flat damage as to where it is. Because if Gigavolt Havoc does... If Thunderbolt gives Gigavolt Havoc to be 160, with Stab, that's 80 more on top of 160. That is 240 base damage. And that's ridiculous. A lot more ridiculous than the already 160 that we think it is.
I don't know, because without stab, it's kind of not as good. Because you've got, Earthquake's a perfect example. 100 base power, 100 accuracy. And with stab, it puts it to 150 anyway, so...
Which is great for, the normal move, but, all Z moves already start at a minimum of 100.
But I reckon they would need stab to be used, because without it, you're wasting an item slot, which can be crucial with choice items or leftovers or life orb or anything really. You're wasting that on a move you can use once per battle. So I reckon they'd need stab to be viable. Without it, I don't think they'd be used.
I hope so. It just hasn't been confirmed yet, so I'm not entirely sure how that works. Let's see, where am I going right now? I think I'm back over here. Sorry, I was talking to you and I was figuring out what in the world I was doing. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Oh, this is a place right before the lush jungle. I kind of like had to pay attention to what I was doing for a second. Okay, so nothing really too important from here. Let me heal up. Now, you haven't even gotten to the point where you've done the trials yet, right?
Nope, nowhere near
Dude,
that.
the trials... Yeah, trainer school, that's right. The trials are interesting. Like... First trial is pretty straightforward. You're kind of just like finding things, whatever. And the battles that you have before like the last boss count for itself to be like trainer battles like you would at like the first gym. So that part's not really too too crazy. But second one, I've been talking to about with all the other people I've invited to go talk to with, and I think by far, especially for those who've already played, you know which one I'm talking about. That one is like by far the best one I've seen so far. The best trial I've seen so far. Oh, I'm still missing
Do you prefer
trainers?
them over gyms?
Because I've played Pokemon for so long, I'm just so used to gyms, you know? That I still don't know if I feel like these trials are better. Because there's some trials that I found amazing. Like, especially the second trial. Absolutely amazing, story, graphic-wise. But then the trial I just did, for those who've been following with the series, you know, that was really lackluster. I didn't really like it. The first one was okay, second one was amazing, third one was meh. So right now it's neutral for me right now. So yeah, I don't know. I have to see what the other trials look like. Now I've been told, because I'm doing a Nuzlocke. Oh, this is Esquilo, by the way, who's finished the story, and he was looking at my team, looking at my level, and when I told him I was doing a Nuzlocke, he laughed at me and said, "I won't get past the third island." And he was serious.
Are you near there now?
I'm on the second island. I'm nowhere near the third island yet. He says, you need to grind, you need to grind, you need to grind like crazy, because you won't get past the next island unless I grind. Which is a little nerving, if you ask me. Because I don't want to lose this Nuzlocke. I've already lost 2 Pokemon already. Gotta jump down here. And
Nuzlocks are a lot harder when you play them blind, when you don't know what's coming, what to expect.
Oh yeah. Like, I think I kind of am cheating because of the one rule I added where I don't catch the first Pokemon I see. I kind of am able to keep my team balanced because of that. So I kind of think I'm a little cheating because of that. But yo, if what they're saying is true, I would have been screwed already. Because like how far in the trainer school are you?
Oh, I think I'm nearly finished it.
Okay, so have you faced the teacher yet?
No, not yet.
I almost lost it to teacher. And that's the trainer school. Like, I wasted 3 potions on that school.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that crazy. And god damn, that thing is quick. Oh, 19 already outspeeds me. No, yeah, this game's hard. And I like it that it's hard on certain aspects, but, like I said, I guess it's something I can mention as a general statement, and it won't really ruin it for you. One thing I do have to admit that I don't like about the game is that it tries to help you by giving you a specific type of Pokemon to help you out on your trials right before you face the trials. And like when I say give, I mean like special event Pokemon that you are 100% guaranteed to encounter before the trial. That happened to me twice, and it definitely made the trial so much easier, but I'm not doing a Nuzlocke because I want it easy, you know? I want a Nuzlocke because I want a challenge. Okay, I faced all the trainers in this route. Why that other one doesn't want to?
It's kind of unrelated to what you're saying, but it kind of has to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I found Heart Gold and Soul Silver so much easier than the originals, just because of the Mareep that you could get before the first gym.
All the Mareep?
Made it, yeah.
Oh
The first gym
yeah.
was flying.
Right.
Everything you could get up to that point wasn't good against the gym, and the Mareeps you could get beforehand just made it so much easier in Heart Gold, Soul Silver compared to the originals where you couldn't get it.
But sorry, what is this? I guess
Is that
I gotta
the
point
Team
that.
Skull dude?
What is he randomly doing in a motel? Dude, this is a motel. What are you doing? You're like my age. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Random encounter. Alright, I'm just gonna walk like that. Never happened. And also, what the heck is up with these random hotels? They're scattered all throughout Alola.
Maybe it's a popular tourist area.
Yeah, for
Pokemon World.
the frick? Oh, something else that I thought was so cool, and I just showed it off right now. You know, before it was because it was a kind of a grid system, like wherever the trainer's looking is where you encounter them. Now it's literally line of sight, like their heads. If their heads face you, that's how you encounter a gym battle. And again, it's like those minor details that make me love this game. It's so good. It's so good.
They entirely removed the grid, didn't they?
Yes. So now it's omnidirectional.
Yeah, that's why you can't use the D-pad.
Mm-hmm. The D-pad is now strictly used for Pokéride, which is interesting. I mean, I only got 4 Pokérides so far, but you got one for breaking rocks, you got one for sniffing around, you got one for surfing, you got one for flying. So I mean, obviously you have to use it to exchange, like to replace HMs. But I don't know. It's interesting that they chose those specific Pokemon to do that. Because I'm pretty sure I could be riding my Wishy-Washy if I wanted to surf. You know? Oh, I got a level 25.
Instead to surf on?
A Lapras.
Ah.
Which is homage to the previous gen. They're almost all first gen games. First gen Pokemon except for what is it? This one? Yep, Stoutland.
Stoutland, yeah.
Oop. And you can easily switch between them, which is interesting. Talking about that, why do you think that they, you know, are giving so much back towards Gen 1? Like, Pokemon Go, they released the original Red, Blue, and Yellow right before this, which actually, after just reminded me, I had to go back and beat Yellow. I got to like 3rd badge and just forgot about it. Yeah, I'm not facing this right now.
I think this year's the 20th anniversary, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably because of that, but then it's like, sure, you want to celebrate your 20th anniversary, and I can see that why you want to give specific, homage to Gen 1, but there are a lot of people who didn't start in Gen 1, and who do not think Gen 1 is like their generation. It's like, so you should have. It's great that you want to give so many things to Gen 1, but, give some things to the other generations as well. Because, like, I played 1st Gen, but I didn't actually start becoming a fan till 2nd Gen. And I feel like there's been no real love for 2nd Gen at all. I've been murdering these fools, oh my god. C-moves galore.
So do you get the Z crystals pretty early on?
Your very first Z crystal you get after you beat the first trial, and I guess each trial gives you a Z crystal, but also along the way you can get other Z crystals by beating the Kahunas, doing certain missions, and stuff like that. So right now I have 3 elemental Z crystals, and because I beat 4 elemental Z crystals, sorry, because I beat 3 trials and I beat 1 Kahuna, and also, if you do Mystery Gift, you can get the Snorlax Z Crystal. which I found out, interestingly enough, can only be activated by a Snorlax who knows Giga Impact. So it's not like certain other ones where like any move of that type you can activate it. I guess for these specific ones, they have to be specific moves to activate the Z Crystal.
That kind of makes it a lot less viable.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to run Giga Impact.
Giga Impact on that guy, like. But it's have you seen the trailer for I think it's called Pancake Slam or something like that. It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, what the hell's down
Where it
here?
gets up and
Yeah.
flies.
Oh, cool. These are Wimpods. Hello. Oh, interesting. So this is how Esquilo got away. Oh, by the way, I got my Wimpod because something else I'm doing for my Nuzlocke is along the way after I beat a Kahuna or after I beat a sorry, not Kahuna, a trial captain. If I have the option to face another Litheo member who's playing the game alongside me, I can battle them, and if I win, I'm able to trade a Pokemon from them. And if I lose, I'm forced to trade them with whatever Pokemon they want from my team. Oh, there's more? What the heck? I'm missing a trainer. I'm gonna have to come back for this guy later because I'm wasting time.
So I noticed you just got the Zygarde cell.
Yes.
Do you think Zygarde has much to do with the story?
Ooh, that was the thing I wanted to bring up with you. Thank you, sir, for reminding me. It has to do with Zygarde. So, I have a question. Why do you think Zemus are called Zemus?
I've got no clue.
I have a theory. I'm sure people have already thought of this through different means in different ways, but Pokemon Sun and Moon is Pokemon Z. So, reason being, Z power, Z crystals. Zygarde is now important in this series, and Zygarde Complete is in this series, but Zygarde was originally a Kalos Pokemon. So we don't get to go back to Kalos, but I feel like the next Pokemon game is going to be kind of like what they did with Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. They did Pokemon Ruby Sapphire, then they brought in Red, Fire Red Leaf Green, and then they did Emerald. So I'm thinking it might be one of those like X, Y, Sun, Moon, Z, or there's going to be some transition between Moon and Z and Pokemon Eclipse. And my theory is that the next game is probably going to be Pokemon's Eclipse, or something to that extent.
And they'll tie in with X and Y then.
And then they'll tie in with X and Y in Pokemon's Eclipse. I'm scared to go in here.
It's kind of interesting because I've got no clue how Zygarde could be relevant to the story at all.
Not only relative to the story, but like, you know, he's a... Where the heck am I? Oh! I know where I am. Remember, guys, when I was trying to like go up this like side place? It was the... Oh, God! What the hell? Alolan Diglett. Coming out of nowhere. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. Level 2. I'm scared. Because Salandit's 4 times weak to ground.
Yeah.
And Diglets are fast. Like, ridiculous. Like, when I was in the Diglett cave and I was training, I was fighting I think I was level 22, and I was fighting a Diglett who was level like 18, and it outsped me, and it did Metal Claw. I don't know why Metal Claw, but it outsped me, and that scared the heck out of me.
Oh, do you see the Dugtrio buff?
Buff?
It got an extra 20 attack. Just normal Dugtrio.
Normal Dugtrio got an extra 20 attack?
Oh,
I didn't notice that. I was astonished.
Yeah, so might make it a bit more viable.
It's stronger, definitely. And I think actually it's probably the fastest steel type now.
Oh, the Alolan one's slower, isn't it? Alolan Dugtrio?
But it's a steel type now, unlike normal Dugtrio.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just as steel types go, I think Alolan Dugtrio is now the quickest steel type.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there aren't really any fast steel types at all.
No. I mean, it knows
Outside
Iron
of
Head, Metal Claw. I don't know how it's clawing at things, but also how the heck can it do aerial ace, you know?
yeah.
That was the oddest thing to me. Oh, I learned this. I can learn synthesis. Get rid of leafage. Yay, Terra learned a healing move. Now, I want to finish exploring this area and then I'll call it a day for this, Can I not go any further? I'm scared of going down there. I don't want to go down there. Yeah, I don't want why not? But yeah, XYZ. Oh, shoot. XYZ and, the potential for Zygarde. But, yeah, I have no idea. But supposedly when I was talking to Eski, he was saying, there's a giant plot twist that he was not expecting at all in the game. So maybe that has to do with, with Zygarde. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah.
I still want to know what in the world are Ultra Beasts. Like, what are they doing? What is their point and purpose in this? Because they look like aliens. They look like they don't belong to this world. They don't look like Pokemon.
Have you encountered the Aether Foundation yet?
Not yet. I've seen their grunts once in a building and once in a trailer, but I haven't actually done anything with them yet.
Yeah, because I've got a theory, and I think a lot of people have the same one, that the Ultra Beasts and Silvally, whatever it's called, artificially created Pokemon by the Aether Foundation.
All of them?
I think that's what I think, yeah.
So why do they come through the portal?
Beasts, I don't know. I'm not sure how it all ties in, but...
Interesting. I mean, that's a complete possibility. Why are there so many trainers around here? I'm okay with this. No, yeah, that's a complete possibility. I mean, I saw a theory on YouTube. I don't remember who exactly thought about it, so if anybody else knows, credits to that person who I originally got it from. Gumi? I can get a Gumi?
Yeah, it's Moon exclusive.
Ooh.
Instead of Flygon, which is in Sun.
Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense. Good thing I'm not a dragon type, I guess. What was it? Oh, the theory. Oh, really? I got paralyzed. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm scared right now. Okay. Okay, good. The theory was that because of Mega Evolutions, there was a distinct, and particularly Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, there was a Sylveon. Okay. Sweet. First time seeing a Sylveon. There was a distinct, it was a distinction that was made that there are different universes in Pokemon. And it's not like manga, anime. Like, within the game, there's multiverses. And I think because of that, there must be some area in between the universes. And that is where the Ultra Beasts are coming from. So it's not like, and it's not like, really? This is frustrating. That is frustrating. I'm 4 times resisted to... Yeah, Skila's 4 times resisted to Fairy. Yeah, that's the theory that I'm coming up with for those Pokemon. Thoughts?
I'm not too sure how it all works out with the different universes. Could you explain that?
Oh, well, I mean, just like, have you played Omega Ruby? You played Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Have you gotten to the Delta series?
Yeah.
So Xena... Oh, I mean, the original plan was to send the meteor into another universe. And Xena was saying, hey, there's a universe that didn't have Mega Evolutions. and you're sending this meteor over to... Jesus Christ, man. To go destroy that universe. That confirmed that all other universes which didn't have Mega Evolutions, aka the other Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, or sorry, the other Ruby Sapphire versions of the game, you know, it confirmed that there are two universes. At the very minimum, two universes.
Mm.
And because of that, my theory is that there's a space between universes, and that's where the Ultra Beasts are coming from.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. And that also kind of reminded me that when I first saw the Ultra Beasts, they reminded me of the Deoxys forms when I first saw their stats.
True.
And it might have something to do with it as well, because Deoxys is from another universe or something, wasn't he?
Isn't he from space?
Oh, maybe it was just space, yeah.
I don't know how there's a Pokemon in space, but who knows? Who knows what's going on? I think after I get the TM up on the other rock, I think the last thing I want to do before the trial. I think I'm gonna end the episode there because I think we've been at it for like 40 minutes, probably even more. We'll see. Oh, double kick! That's how I lost my Eevee. I didn't know this thing got double kick. So sad. And my Eevee was so happy too. Oh my god. So are you gonna spend some time to catch up on that today?
On the game?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not today. Probably wait a couple of days until I've done the bulk of my exams and then just
Yeah,
binge.
school comes first. Jeez. Where? Oh gosh. This TM is around your stomach. No! No! What just hit me? So, you'll see it, particularly in the first one. Do you remember in, specifically in Black and White, there was like stuff moving in the ground, and you'd get a special Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that here, but they run at you.
I kind of like in X and Y near the power plant.
Yeah. Like that too. In that desert area?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Knocked out real quick. Yeah, it's exactly like that. But what's nice here is that they sometimes drop an item. I don't think they did that in X and Y. This one didn't drop anything, but...
Guess I'd make it a bit easier for Nuzlocke.
Brutal
Getting
swing.
more items.
Yeah. Especially potions and whatnot. But, thank you for joining me for this episode. Until next time, guys. Bye. Joey?
Mm-hmm.
Say bye.
Bye.